Y'all, what is going on YouTube? I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are feeling blessed, y'all. Today, y'all, I want to speak about not being afraid to let go, y'all. Not being afraid to let go of old people in your lives, of people who no longer fit into your realm, fit into your life. Very easy, y'all, to want to keep people around because, you know, we have a comfort, right? We have a level of comfort with a certain person. We all know how tedious it is to make new friends, to meet new people, to build new relationships, right? It takes time, it takes effort, and you know, essentially it takes you getting out of your comfort zone, right? And I've noticed as human beings, as you know, humans here on earth, y'all, we tend to get very comfortable, and when we get that sense of comfort, it's like a place where we don't want to leave, right? We want to stay there, we want to nurture that comfort and just keep it, right? And then the moment something is, you know, off in our lives, something that, you know, is new, something that is uncomfortable, we tend to want to run from it, right? We tend to want to push it away and be like, no, you know, I want to go back to what I know, to my comfort. And so making new friends, y'all, meeting new people who are currently in line with your goals in life, who are currently in line with what you value in life, it could be intimidating, y'all. And so the easier thing sometimes to do is to keep those old friends, right? So let's say you're on a path to bettering yourself. Let's say you're on a path to a spiritual awakening, right? You're understanding that there's more to life. There's more to life than, you know, the lusts that are here in this world. There's more to this world than what the eyes can see, right? And let's say you're on that path of improving yourself, of bettering yourself, of wanting more out of yourself, knowing that you can accomplish more, right? And you come from a pattern of having friends and living a lifestyle of, you know, drinking, smoking, partying, spending money uncontrollably, you know, doing things without really thinking, right? And now you're starting to use your brain. Now you're starting to use, you know, your mind a little bit more and saying, why do I do these things? You know, where are these habits coming from? What is causing me to do this? And God starts opening your eyes. He starts giving you this revelation to show you, look, this is where this is coming from. This is where that is coming from. And one of those aspects could be the people that you're hanging around with. So you could have bad influences in your life, bad friends who don't care about growth, you know, and it's not to say they won't ever be there, but they're not at that point right now in their life, right? And maybe you've expressed how you feel. You've expressed that, hey, you know, I want to better myself, and your friends don't want anything to do with that, right? I'm not telling you guys that it's important to, you know, the moment you get this realization, the moment you feel like you want to start growing, to just ditch everybody and say, hey, you know, but expressing your sense of what you feel, right? Expressing this new path that you're taking and opening up to your friends about it, right? Because you don't know, your friends might just need you. You might just be that person to open up their eyes. You might just be that person to help them think and help them, you know, think different thoughts, and something that you say might just click. But if you've expressed this to your friends, if you've expressed this to the people in your circle, like, hey, you know, I want to grow, I want to start spending my money wisely, I want to start making smart choices, I want to start taking care of my body, taking care of my health, I want to stop drinking, I want to stop doing this, and they don't want anything to do with that, and they have expressed to you over and over again, you know, oh, that stuff is lame, you know, take a drink, you'll be good, take a smoke, let's go out and party this weekend, and they're not in that mindset, y'all. That is when you have to come to the realization that, hey, these people no longer serve me, these people no longer contribute to my life, right? Because at the end of the day, every relationship that you have, whether you believe this or not, it's a give and take, right? This person that's in your life, they're in your life because there's something that they provide for you, and vice versa. You provide something for them, whether that's companionship, whether that's, you know, someone to hang out with, like, right? Companionship, whether that's, you know, they provide value for you, they provide a service for you. We all provide value in some way, shape, or form, whether that be physical, mental, material, whatever it is. And when those people in your circle are no longer providing, you know, that value, they're no longer providing something for you, they're actually taking from you. You're constantly giving and they're taking, but not giving back. That's when you got to really relook at your circle, y'all. Reevaluate your circle and where you're at in life. And I think this is a really tough part that, like I was saying earlier, right? It's that uncomfort, it's that change, it's that the unknown. And we don't like that as human beings. We don't like being uncomfortable. We like our comfort zone, and it's called the comfort zone for a reason. I think the hardest part about this, y'all, is the process of being in the unknown, right? So let's say you do realize you're growing, you're spiritually growing, you're awakening, you're becoming more mature, you want to start thinking about your future and start thinking about your next 10 years, no longer just thinking about today and tomorrow and this weekend, what we're gonna do this weekend. It could get hard because once you separate yourself from those people that are no longer serving you in your life, those people that no longer want to grow, those people that are no longer on the same path as you, once you separate yourself from them, you go into this state of unknown where you feel alone, right? And who knows, you might meet people on your path that have given you this this mindset to want to think ahead, and you might have those people right there, right? But a lot of times, and at least in my experience, a lot of times when you go through this, you get a realization and you separate yourself, and you're kind of in this period of loneliness. You're kind of in this period of understanding where you're at, right? And you might not have anybody around you to help you understand this. You might not have anybody around you to support you, to motivate you. Your old friends, your old family might be telling you, oh, maybe you're going crazy, right? Just come back, keep doing what we used to do. All of this doesn't matter. And you kind of feel alone. You feel like, am I the only one? Am I the only one here trying to do this? Am I the only one on this earth? But no, there's a lot of people out there that are like you. There's a lot of people that are on the same path as you, that have the same mindset. And sometimes it's just about being in that unknown and then trusting that God will align you with those people in time, right? And there's nothing wrong, y'all. I think that this is a really bad stigma that I have had myself. I have had this, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have this same issue with that process of being alone, right? Whether it be for a day, whether it be for a week, a month, a couple months. That process of being alone can feel very, very intimidating. Like, I'm gonna be alone forever. I'm never gonna find friends. You'll go out and you'll see people with other people. You'll see people with their families. You'll see people with their friends, whatever it is. And you get this feeling of, I'm a loner, I gotta go, I need company. You get this feeling of, I need company. And it's easy to want to run back to those old friends, because although they weren't on the same path, although they weren't doing what you were doing, what you want to do, they're not opening up their mind to what you're currently experiencing. Their company, right? There's somebody to be around. There's somebody to hang out with, something to do. And so it'll be very easy for you to want to run back and go back to those same people, go back to that same place, and end up in the same position where you were before, right? But yet inside, deep inside, you know more, right? And that's the crazy thing, y'all, about knowledge, about getting this awakening, wanting to level up, is you now have a understanding that you cannot delete, right? You can hide it, you can drink it away, you can smoke it away, you can party it away, you can sleep it away with different people, whatever it is, but it's inside and you know it. When you wake up in the morning, hey, I know this, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. And I feel like that's a gift. It's a gift and a curse, y'all, because it's a gift because not everybody comes to this realization in their lifetime, right? Not everybody comes to this understanding of that there's more to this life, there's more to this world. Not everybody thinks about their future, not everybody makes it to their future, right? And in that sense, it's a gift, y'all. It's a gift if you get it, but at the same time, it could be a curse if you ignore it. It could be a curse if you put it down, if you put it away, if you suppress it and you continue on. And y'all, I hope that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I hope that you guys are really picking up everything that I'm trying to portray here, y'all. But in essence, I just want to help encourage you and help remind you that there's nothing wrong with leaving those old friends behind if they don't want to stay with you. There's nothing wrong with leaving those people behind if they don't want to better themselves, if they don't want to improve themselves, if they don't want to go down that the good path. There's nothing wrong with leaving them behind, right? And it's not to say you hate them, it's not to say you think you're better than them, but their time just hasn't come yet. They haven't come to that realization, come to that point, and maybe one day in life they will, right? Maybe one day in life God will grant them the blessing of coming to that point, and they might come around. You just never know, right? But now that you have this knowledge, now that you have this understanding, you must take the correct steps, because the longer you sit around, the longer you wait, the longer your path will take, the longer your journey will take. And I want to also, like I said before, encourage you guys that there's nothing wrong with being alone for a season. There's nothing wrong with being alone for a season, whether that be a short season or a long season. And just embrace it, y'all. Embrace that time that you are alone to learn more about yourself, to understand yourself more, to dive deeper into the things that are truly inside of you, to, you know, to just mature, to grow. And I feel like that's the best thing we can do. Sometimes society in the world looks at being alone as a negative, always as a negative. And I get it that to a point, you know, if you're years and years and years and years by yourself, never friends, never having any friends, never having any loved ones around you, yes, that will become an issue, I guarantee. But for a season, y'all, for certain seasons in your life, it is necessary, y'all. It is necessary to be alone. It is necessary to distance yourself from bad situations, from bad people, from bad things, in order for you to come to yourself, in order for you to realize what's inside, in order for you to grow and develop and reach that next level, y'all. So hope y'all found this message helpful, inspiring, blessed, and encouraged, y'all. I enjoy speaking, y'all. I enjoy encouraging and motivating you guys and speaking on the knowledge and the wisdom that I've attained in my life. If you guys did like this video, if you guys did get something from it, out of the millions of words that I spoke, if you got one thing out of it, y'all, go ahead and subscribe down below. Give this video a like. I would appreciate it. And y'all go ahead and stay tuned, because I will be dropping more videos, y'all. But hope y'all stay well and blessed, and I love y'all. Peace.